All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'm begin by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Kakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone well. Peace, blessings, and salutations to those elected is out there pushing, laboring, believing, and listening on to the truth with all sincerity. I already made a blessing, be upon your houses. All right, the title of this lesson and topic of this lesson is going to be E, the Mad Scientist, is at it again. All right, the reason I'm doing this lesson is because of a news article. I'm gonna pull it up right here. Close this out. News article here. It's from APnews.com, and it's kind of been making its rounds around different news outlets and social media. And it's titled "Surgeons Perform Second Pig Heart Transplant Trying to Save a Dying Man." And matter of fact, I think there's a little video with it. See if we can play that here. One sec.
It's an amazing feeling, right? I mean, it's an amazing feeling just to see this big hard work in a human and that person talking to you, right? So nothing can beat that feeling. But at the same time, we want this to work for a longer period of time.
I keep shaking my head. How can I be talking to somebody who has a pig's heart? I mean, it's remarkable. It's crazy, right?
My whole family has been awesome. So I will fight tooth and nail for every breath I can take to stay with all of them longer. But realistically, this is still an early stage learning process. And I have to be ready to accept whatever outcome we end up at.
It's a great attestation from the FDA also to give us permission for the second one. That shows us, that also gives us confidence that what we did the first time and the effort to find out what went wrong, or what we can improve, was taken seriously by the FDA.
All right. So like you seen there in that clip, basically some of the doctors, the person that had the pig heart put into them and so forth, they're saying, basically the process, how to talk about it. They're speaking on the concept, it was like a miracle. Like it's the greatest thing one of their greatest accomplishments, man. But in reality, man, this was really a wicked ass act, man. Let me just read a little bit through this article. All right, it says, surgeons have transplanted a pig's heart into a dying man in a bid to prolong his life. Only the second patient to ever undergo such an experimental feat. 2 days later, the man was cracking jokes and able to sit in a chair, Maryland doctor said Friday. The 50-year-old Navy veteran was facing near certain death from heart failure, but other heart problems meant he wasn't eligible for a traditional heart plant, according to doctors at the University of Maryland Medicine. It says, nobody knows from the point forward. At least now I have hope and I have a chance. Right, and as you heard in the video, I believe that was one of the quotes that they made. Let's see here. Let's open this up. It said the same Maryland team last year performed the world's first transplant of a genetically modified pig heart into another dying man, David Bennett, who survived just 2 months. And the thing about this, Ryan, is these people are defiling themselves, with these unclean beasts, man. And that man that looked like he got that transplant, he looks like he probably an Edomite. Who knows? He could have been a Jake, but nevertheless, This is going against the laws, man. You know, first and foremost, you ain't even supposed to be, you know, eating an unclean animal, you know, touching the carcasses of a dead animal. So you know they had to kill that pig to take that heart out of it, to genetically modify it, to be able to go into a human body, man. This is all just disgusting, wicked witchcraft, man. All right. And it's applauded, man. Shit, they'll probably give these doctors a Nobel Peace Prize for being able to do that, man. But it's straight wickedness, man. You know, the confusion of Babylon, man. You know, what's promoted in this place, man. Out of all things they could have tried, they chose to use a pig. All right. And you know another thing too, you know, it's a pig's skin is the closest resemblance to human skin out of all animals. You know, I'm not sure about the organs too, but you know, quick little fact, and I'm gonna continue on. It says there's a huge shortage of human organs donated for transplant. Last year, there were just over 4,100 heart transplants in the U.S., a record number, but the supply is so tight that only patients with the best chance of long-term survival get offered one. Attempts to an animal to human organ transplant have failed for decades, as people's immune system immediately destroyed the foreign tissue. Now scientists are trying again using pigs genetically modified to make their organs more human-like. This is straight wickedness, man. You know, these devils are trying to be like the Most High, man. You know, they said they've been trying this for decades and they failed. All right, and they said the last person, right, the first person who they put the transplant in, right here, his name was David Bennett. He only survived 2 months. So what is the point? You know, they define their body just to get what extra 2 months, man. You know, 2 months of pain. You know, cause you know that whole process probably was like a painful death, slow death. You know, their bodies is fighting it. They tell you the body's fighting a foreign tissue, right? It says people's immune system immediately destroy the foreign tissue because it's not supposed to be inside you, man. It says recently scientists at other hospitals have tested pig kidneys and hearts and donated human bodies, hoping to learn enough to begin formal studies of what are called xenotransplants. To make this new attempt in a living patient outside of a rigorous trial, the Maryland researchers require special permission from the Food and Drug Administration, the FDA, under a process reserved for certain emergency cases with no other options. It took over 300 pages of documents filed with the FDA, but the Maryland researchers made their case that they learned enough from their first attempt last year, even though the patient died for reasons that aren't fully understood, that it made sense to try again, man. It's straight wickedness, man. You know, at the end of the day, man, that's what these devils trying to do, man. You know, they trying to find different ways to live longer. They're trying to find different ways to become immortal. You know, they're trying to do all different types of wickedness, man. You know, all different types of wickedness, man. But this is the world we live in, man. You know, seeing things like this shows you why, you know, this place has to go. Shows you why, you know, Yahweh Bashem Shai is fed up with Babylon, man. All right. You know, why we need salvation, man. All right, I'm going to read this last paragraph here. It says the pig heart provided by Bladensburg, Virginia-based Revivicur has 10 genetic modifications, knocking out some pig genes and adding some human ones to make it more acceptable to the human immune system. So basically, man, they're taking pig hearts, they're genetically modifying it, attempting to remove pig genes and add human genes to the pig heart to put into humans, man. You know, out of all animals, a damn pig, man. Babylon, man, these devils, man. You know, we need salvation. All right, but I'm going to get some of these precepts real quick. This is Leviticus 11, chapter verse 7. It reads, and the swine, though he divide the hoof and be cloven-footed, yet he cheweth not the cud, he is unclean unto you, man. You know, a pig is an unclean animal, man. We're not supposed to even be having any part of a pig inside of our body, man. You know, shouldn't be eating it. Shouldn't be trying to, you know, put a pig heart into you, a pig kidney and so forth, man. You know, but that's what they doing, man. Out of all animals they could choose, they choosing a pig, man. You know, Just going to show you, man, these devils are straight up wicked, man. They know what they doing. This is 1 Corinthians, the 15th chapter, verse 39. It reads, all flesh is not the same flesh, but there is one kind of flesh of men, another flesh of beasts, so like another flesh of beast, and another of fishes, and another of birds, right? All flesh is not the same flesh, man. You know, a heart that is inside of a pig does not belong inside a human being. And vice versa. A human heart does not belong inside a damn pig, man. But that's what these devils doing. They're taking all these different organs and body parts from these animals and trying to put it inside people to what? To prolong their lives, man. All they're doing is defiling the body, putting you through rigorous surgeries just for what? For you to die 2 months later, right? The first patient died 2 months later. They made a 300-page document fighting their case on why they should do it again to the FDA, and they approved them and allowed them to do it again, man. Right? And now they got a pig heart to this new guy, man. The mad scientist, man. These devils are mad scientists, man. They bugged out. We need salvation from this place, man. You know, we need salvation from this place, truly, man. This is Proverbs the 29th chapter, verse 2, and it reads, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. And right now, the wicked are in rulership, man. Right? That's why they're passing all these unrighteous decrees. They're doing all these wicked-ass surgeries. You know, they're pushing out all these wicked vibrations. Pushing and promoting nothing but wickedness in this place, man. You know? The people are in mourning. The children of Israel are in mourning. The animals are in mourning. All right? The whole creation groaneth, man. Because these devils are in rulership, man. You devils went ahead and killed a whole pig. All right? You know, and pigs aren't wicked, man. You know, the Lord created, they have a purpose, man. You know? But they went ahead and killed a whole pig just to harvest its organs, genetically modify it to put into a human, man. Man, you gotta let pigs do what they were created for, man. You know? Like the, what's the word for it? Pigs are basically the garbage men of the earth, man. You know? But they want to kill a pig and just stop its whole purpose of what it's created for and throw its organs into humans, man. We need salvation out of this place. The Lord's going to destroy this place. Just things like this is perfect examples to show you why we need salvation out of this wicked-ass place, man. And they're pushing and promoting like they're doing a good act. In reality, they're not. All right? But, hey, I'm going to wrap it up with that. You know, Lord Water Source edifying to the elect of Israel. With that being said, give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Kakadash. That belongs to the elders and apostles of Great Mills and well. Peace, blessings, and salutations to those who elect that is out there pushing, laboring, believing, listening on to this truth with heart and sincerity. Until next time, Shalom. And a Baba Ball, Kwame Yasharala. Shalom.